Okay, here's how I do my roads. First thing I got 50-50 matte medium and water, or matte medium and white glue, or I'm using a white glue here because that's what I had around. Because you don't have to worry about if it's matte or not, because this is all going to get covered up with the top coat. But this is just the bottom coat. What does Boomer say? Layers. Layers. The first coat I put on is let me see if I can get it up here, Quickcrete. This is the dirt. After I've sifted it out, this is the thinnest dirt I get out of it. And this will be the first coat. This sort of isn't, it sort of looks like item 4 in real life. It's got like dirt in it, but there's still small pieces of stone. And the layer I put over the top of this is actually like sifted dirt, really thin, powdery dirt. Make sure you cover it pretty good. Try to do it even. I just do it with my hands. I'm going to smooth this out with a spatula at the end anyway, so it's sort of like I'm making a paste out of like glue and dirt. That's basically what it is. Okay, once I got that down, then now I'm going to take 90% isopropyl alcohol, and I'm going to go over this, drench it with alcohol. Okay, now once I got the alcohol on, I'm going to get my 50-50 matte medium and drip this along here. I guess you could squirt it on quicker. I like to use an eye drop. It takes me a little longer to do it, but whatever. It's going to take a while, so just be patient. Okay, now what I do is I take, this is item 4 that I got from work, and I sifted out the stones and the things, and I got the really thin dirt out of it. You could use any dirt. But this is like the really thin dirt. Now I'm going to go over this onto the 50-50 matte medium and let it soak in, and it creates like a paste. I guess you could maybe mix the paste up to begin with and then put it on, but I like doing it like this. I guess I got more control over it, so I'm going to smooth it out. I have to put quite a bit and let it soak all the way up to the top. So I'm going to, this is going to be thick by about 1/8 of an inch. So once I'm done here, now of course I got this guy here. I'm going to spread it out. Spread this all out. You can see here how it spreads out. Spread it all out like dirt here. Now if it gets too dry like this, you see, so it's a little dry, I'm going to put some more, drip some more alcohol into there. wet it up a little bit. So it's got to be like mud. Like mud. Actually, that's what it is mud. Only with glue and alcohol mixed in with it. There we go. Anyway. Okay, now once I get this all smoothed out the way I want, I'll take some of the Quickcrete, like the dirt with the stones, and you'll do a little more. Because eventually I'm going to put, there's going to be ballast running off, because this used to be where the second track went. So there's going to be old ballast and everything here, so. Once you let it set up for a little bit, then you can take your Walters truck or whatever you're going to use and make your little wheel marks. And there. Just like that. And we'll let that dry. Okay, now of course my riverbank here is dried. Now I'm going to paint it, and what I'm going to use to paint it with, I'm going to take this color right here, Tamiya XF52. This is flat earth brown, and I've diluted it with 90% isopropyl alcohol, 25% to 75% alcohol. Alright, so this is just a wash, and I'll just wash away here, like this. Okay, now I'm going to add some shadow to it. This is my darker, this is the color I'm using, German Black Brown, Vallejo. And again, I've diluted it with 90% isopropyl alcohol. And I'm going to use a smaller brush this time. All right. And I'm going to get it up inside here. Right up in there. Right up inside there, we'll do it. Okay. Then when it dries, you end up with something like that. I may add a little more color, I don't know. But basically, that gives you a little bit of shadow there. Okay, as you can see, this here is some gray grout I put here for. This is going to be the bottom of the pond here. And now I'm going to put some stones just along the edge here. Add this in here. Over here too. Go down over here like this. Bigger stones down inside there. Like that. And smaller ones here. Put some smaller ones along here. I gotta use the brush to get this stuff up in here. What I'm actually using here are the bigger stones from the Quikrete sand, and then these are the smaller from the Quikrete sand, the smaller stones. And then of course I also have some river rocks that I got from Scenic Express. These are river rocks, and they're a pretty neat color. And I put those three down here for this. Three different colors. Let me put the river rock now. And of course you can see the darker brown underneath. I guess these they're all washouts there. Bigger stones. We got the big ones over here. Right? Okay, now I'm gonna put some roots coming out of there, coming out of underneath the washouts here, where and here's a piece of root I dug up outside. You know, cleaned it, brushed it off. And I'm going to break little pieces off of here and then put them in here where you see here. Put some in there already. I don't know if you could see that, but pull some pieces off of here. And I mean, you can use, I've seen Boomer he uses static grass for this, which is good too. But I had these roots lying around here. I wanted to try them out, see what I end up with when I do this. But you just slide them underneath. I use a little awl here to push it up, poke it up underneath there, and you can see it. There you go. It's got a little more detail than the static grass. I'm hoping. See, I mean, I've actually done a bit of it right over here. Okay, and let me home in there so you can see. See, we got the grass over here, or the grass, the roots, and the finished rocks along that are going to be along the shore, along with my plaster casting that's underneath here. My Woodland Scenics. It was like a cut rock kind of thing, but it fits in perfect for something like this. So that is this is alcohol, 90%. I'm going to hit it with the 50-50 matte medium. Hold these in here. Do this little area here. I still got to put, obviously, more down here. I got to put more of the. Okay, here's the finished road after it dries. actually put some ballast on each side of the road. A little bit of ballast on the track there. The road here. And of course, the wall is here, and I just glued this down here. And here's my bank here with some static grass, which I will do in the next part. I'll show you how I do the static grass there. And of course I will finish up this area down here. Anyway, I will see you in the next part. I believe it's going to be part 6.